Hello! So this is kind of an abnormal thing to see on this channel. Maybe it'll become less abnormal in the future, who knows? Basically, I'll be opening this thing. So, before I get into that, and feel free to skip ahead to just the opening if you want to, but I just want to say, I'm not really a TCG guy, trading card game guy. I like board games, I like role-playing games, I like plenty of strategy video games and other genres too, but relevant to this, strategy video games. So I would like TCGs. I admire the gameplay and the art from a distance. However, the whole business model of the gambling aspect of opening booster packs, the whole secondary market and the whole investor market that ties into that, buying cards to resell them, like little squares of cardboard, rectangles of cardboard starting to be worth thousands of dollars. All of that's just gross to me. If you're into that, fine, manage your own money however you want, but I'm not a fan of all that. However, I've been getting increasingly interested in trading card games, especially the several indie ones that have kind of bloomed out, or are starting to bloom out into the world recently, and the reason for that, there's a couple things that I've kind of looked into. Firstly, the big three being Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Are, according to some of their fans, none of the three of those are in, the best place right now. At least that's what I've heard. And through that, a lot of Kickstarter games have, tried to fill the gap a little bit. And one in particular, called MetaZoo, kind of exploded. In MetaZoo, there's a lot of controversy and weirdness in that one, especially related to that whole investor market thing I talked to. There's also NFTs involved, that's a whole other can of worms. I'm not going to get too deep into that, but MetaZoo itself, there's a lot of weirdness going around. Don't want to get into it. I'm not a fan of some of the stuff that of that weirdness and the NFTs and all that. But the game itself is very pretty, and it a very interesting new IP based on cryptids, and it got a lot of attention, and kind of unexpectedly, and it became very popular, exceedingly popular for a small indie project, and I'm sure you can find more on YouTube. And that game kind of showed these other indie TCGs coming out that kind of thing is possible for a small team to make a new independent trading card game that's not in any way associated with the big three, and have it be wildly successful just by the strength of its charming hand-drawn art and the interesting ideas of its IP and interesting game mechanics and all that. So anyway, some of the other of those indies that I've looked into, I might be opening more in the future if I end up getting more, but starting here with Dream Book. So what drew me to this, in addition to the art, which you're going to start seeing, is it seems like the creators of this game are doing a little bit more than usual to mitigate that stuff I don't like, the gambling aspects and the investor market. I mean, that's still there. It's inevitable to be there if you're making a trading card game. If you don't want that there at all, you gotta play a living card game or expandable card game or just a board game. But the rules of this game, to actually just play it, you only need 30 cards in your deck, and within the rules of the game, you're only allowed to have one card of each type. So that kind of eliminates the needing to get tons and tons of multiples of every one of the things. Also, in the Discord, which most of these indie TCGs have Discords, they're very fun, passionate communities. You can talk to the creators directly, so that's very nice. One of the creators of this game basically told me that specifically told me personally that with Dreambook, they're focused more on gameplay and tournament support than MetaZoo, something like MetaZoo at least. So that kind of drew me to this. Also, it was affordable, free shipping, that was nice, and there's only 500 made of this. The scarcity thing is going to be less an issue when they have their Kickstarter. This is pre-Kickstarter, it's coming up soon. I don't know the date of it, I can't say that here. If I do find it out, I might put it in the description. But yeah, this is one of the starter decks. They have 2 starter decks released. I think there's still some available on the website. I don't know which number I got out of the 500 that were made. 500 of each made, I should say. So there is the Terra Dream deck that you can see here. There's also the Aqua Nightmare deck. Different cards in each. These are kind of the attributes of this game, among other things. So let's just get into it. Also, that's a very nice shiny sticker on the wrapping. I like that. Let's read the back. Welcome to Dreambook, a magical world where the only limit is your imagination. Discover strange figments, fascinating artifacts, and use your skills to achieve victory in this head-to-head battle tactics frenzy. Dreamboat can be played in multiple game modes. Collect all the game boards to unlock new ways to play. That's interesting. Multiple game modes. I haven't heard much about the different game modes. But anyway, figments are like the monsters of this game. That's what they're called in this. Each box includes 31 unique game cards, 3 holographic cards, 1 rulebook, 1 single-player playmat. So I don't know if there's like an element of rarity to these starter decks, because they are starter decks. I think it might just be, I think the cards might be the same in each, but I think which ones are hollow might be the difference. Again, I'm not an expert on this. I'm not a TCG guy. I don't look that much into this. I'm probably going to use terminology that's noobish to people who are TCGs as I talk through this. But anyway, let's get this open. Just gotta crack the plastic off. Give me a second. All right, there we go. Yeah, I kind of want to keep that sticker. I don't want to save this the plastic, but I might take that sticker off anyway. Yo, fairly small box. Oh, also, just notice this on the top, little symbols. I think those might be related to attributes as well. Anyway, that's a nice touch visually to the box. Open that boy up. And see on the left here, we have the playmat, it seems. Oh, and here's the little rule book. I read through the rule book already online, and of course it's going to come with a little one as well. It's very small and cute. I'm not going to read through all the rules right now, obviously, but the rules were pretty easy to understand from what I remember reading online. And then there's a little picture of one of the characters, this crazy hair witch girl on the back. This preview of what the art's going to be like in this. Let's open up this playmat. It's all foldy. It's higher quality than a lot of these like foldy things are. Right, yeah, the Dreambook trading card game. And here we got lanes and slots. Cute little star guy there. Sorry, this camera's too close up to get a view of this. There we go, that's better. Yeah. Alright, it's simple. We got some reminders of the rules over here. The turn order, or action order of what you do on your turns, I should say. And different zones, deck zone, boneyard, hidden deck zone. Yeah, that's another thing with this game. I guess there's like a hidden, there's your hidden deck is a separate deck of cards. I have to read the rules again, but it's not like that. All right, let's get into what you've actually been waiting for here, the cards themselves. So, here we go. The back of the cards is this, it's interesting, like it's colored pencil drawing, or crayon, I'm not sure if you'll see that in a lot of these cards, but it's almost combined with a more solid looking heart in the middle. It's kind of, gives it almost like a stained glass kind of look. And it's got the 4 suits of like standard playing cards there, the hearts, spades, diamonds, clubs, and then a big heart in the middle. I like this back a lot. Doesn't like communicate a ton. Oh, maybe it does. I just haven't looked enough into the rules, but like it's intriguing. It looks, it gives kind of a little bit of a magical feeling to what we're about to open. Just gotta crack the plastic off this one too. Great. It's one card at a time. Let's go. All right, we have Earthquake. Very very simple. Not the most exciting art on the first pull here, but yeah, just Earth crushing. I think this is a skill. You can see we need spades or earth, maybe. Magician. You control targets artifact within 5 range of the thing. Yeah, this is another one where they like move around, so there's range and stuff. I also like that. It's kind of more board game analogous there. Oh yeah, so the attributes are the 4 suits. I mean, one of the attributes. Again, I need to look at the rules again, but I'm seeing stuff about like hearts and spades and oh no, that's not a spades on the green thing. That's a tree for the Terra element. But anyway, yeah, the hearts and the card suits are going to be something too. Maybe not. No, that's just hearts for like life points. Anyway, I gotta read the rules again. Sorry about that. Let's just look at these cards as you open them. All right, Easter egg. Very shiny pastel-y egg. This is an artifact, another type of card. You have to control 2 or more Terra figments to activate. I'm not going to read all the text on each one of these. I'll let you do that yourself if you buy one of these, but just the first few, just so you get an idea of the information on the card. And it's very well organized, by the way. Like, it's very easy to understand what these do. I like that. Because this is a first edition, you're going to see the little first edition there. And then, depending on how big this game blows up, because they have that on there, these might end up being worth lots of money. Who knows? But I don't really care about that aspect. As I've said, I just want to appreciate the game and the cool art. Critical Strike, some shuriken-looking things. It's a skill. Simple. Unite. 3 dudes. Just 3 dudes. It's the skill. It's quick, which means something. You control 3 horizontal or vertical figments. Cool. 3 dudes. David, our first, like, character kind of thing here. I guess he counts as a figment. Where does it say what type they are? It says knight. Is he a figment? Is it like assuming they're a figment unless it says skill or something? I'll guess I'll figure that out more as we open. Yeah, he's a very bald man. He's got a cool spear. Kind of looks like almost like an old RuneScape character, or like a Fire Emblem unit, like an enemy unit that doesn't have a name. Although he does have a name. He's David, but he's a knight. Good for him. He's got plate armor. Awesome. And Jetto. Okay. She is a warrior, and she's ready to fight. All right. The art on her specifically, and I've seen some previews of these, and there's more that kind of look like this. It gives me, and I mean this in the best way, like a nostalgia for like mid-2000s Flash games. They're like sort of RPG adjacent Flash games. Just the way the eyes are drawn and then the stance she's standing in reminds me a lot of that. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but that's the vibes I get, and it's a pretty interesting angle. Yeah, like I said, it's kind of nostalgic. And yeah, like on David, we have there's the hearts, there's the life points. 20 p.m. I got to read the rules to remember what that is. It's Terra. It's 1 diamond. All right. Next. Oh, there's our cute star guy, Rudolski. He's a spirit. And he has shine. You look at it, he's so cute. He's got the little upside down 3 kitty mouth, and his eyes look like little crystal balls. What a good boy. And nice coloring on the galaxy behind him. Blue potion. Not much to say about this one. It's a utility thing. It's a potion. It's blue, as you can see. It's a blue potion. All right. Green potion. Not much to say about this one. It's a green potion. It's a potion that's green. Red potion. We're on a roll here. It's a potion and it's red. Bet you didn't realize that. Secret Gully, and this is a artifact land card. So our first environment on the art we can see there. It's like kind of more dulled out colors here. The dark green. It looks more like a place you could actually walk to, like those fields there. Secret Gully. It's like not. You wouldn't look at this card and be like, wow, that's awesome. But like the more you look at it, it's like, yeah, it's like nice, kind of soothing and slightly like creepy to look at. You can see the moon's very slightly visible in the background. I like it. Star key. This looks like an item you pick up in Kirby or something. It's a key. That's a star. And it's an artifact. Figment equipped with this card has its power rating increased by 1. Very simple utility thing, but I like the cuteness of the key itself. Hector. There's also a picture of him on the playmat. Now this guy. Look at this guy. This one also reminds me of Flash games, a bit like an enemy in one of those 2005 era Flash games. He's a monster. He's a cute little stump boy, and he's spooky. You can see he's so spooky. Alright. Pink cap. It's a type of mushroom, and it's hidden, whatever that means. Whenever one of your Terra figments is attacked, you can activate this card. The attacking figment is now poisoned. If that figment was already debuffed, it also lowers health. I feel like that would be pretty useful if I ever get around to playing the game, which I plan to. It seems like it'd be pretty, like, utilitarian useful. Mushroom. It's a pink cat. J Bones. Now look at this guy. This guy means business. Oh, autofocus. Come on, autofocus. Come on. Stop. Okay, there we go. J Bones. This guy, he has got some drip. He's pretty dang swaggy, and he's an ace. His motto is never quit, and he has a good day. very different from the other human characters we see in this like modern street size. Yeah, so the theme of this, or the Figments, it's all like a dream world. So there's really no limit on what the characters are going to be like. It's not like just restricted to high fantasy. You're just restricted to like few sci-fi underwater stuff. You got to figure out like this is just normal modern looking street dude, whereas we had two like more fantasy characters before. So it gives away for an interesting variety in this game. Danny, what a cute elephant. He's a big old yellow elephant. His name is Danny. He's a dream walker. Cool. And I haven't talked yet about the borders on these. It's very nice. It's not distracting. That pink and purple like kind of paint splotches. It adds a good overall composition to the card, I think. Giant grenade. Well, that's more like a cartoon bomb than a grenade. I guess a grenade's a type of bomb, technically. Very simple to destroy any artifact in play. It does what it says on the tin. Copernicus. Oh, I like this dude. Probably my favorite design so far. I mean, there's the classic, like, wizard with a blacked out face and bright eyes. It's just great. Like, from Final Fantasy Black Mages and some of the Paper Mario games, the cool little wizard dudes that look like this. Like, it's just a constant recurring character design I never get sick of. I love it. He's a magician. He's got a Twilight Ray. Good for him. Like it. Garwinkle. Oh, I immediately might have a new favorite. I love this dude. Garwinkle. He's a cleric. He's a little mushroom guy, and he's drooling. He ate some maple syrup, and it's dribbling out his chin. He's a friendly fungus with a nasty tincture. Actually, those are actually his two moves, but oh, I like this dude a lot. So cool. I like him. I like him a lot. Garwinkle. Love his name, especially. Housefly. That's not a fly. That's a fairy. Oh, wait. Oh, this is really clever. All right, so she's got... You can see, at first, she looks kind of normal like a fairy, but the more you look at it, you see little details. Like, she's got 4 arms, and that's not her hair. Well, maybe it is her hair, but, like, it also is, like, the eye of a fly with the head of a fly, rather, with those eyes that you see 100 different images or whatever, but... That's pretty cool. Interesting. Like, she looks kind of smug. I like how 2 of her arms are crossed and the other 2 are facing out. Like, at first you'd think, like, the pose, like, it's just a Tinkerbell kind of fairy, but no, she's got more weirdness about her. I like it. And minuscule. When this figment is attacked, flip 2 coins. If either of them are heads, that attack misses. Oh, that's pretty good. She's small, she flies around. That's good, like, flavor theming there. Interesting. Jack. Here he is. Jack. He's a thief. He's got money flying around. He's barely wearing a shirt. And he's a pickpocket. He has a slick getaway. Yeah, if this figment steals a diamond from your opponent, flip a coin. If heads, it can move a second time this turn. Very cool. Yeah, not much to say about him. Is it supposed to be Jack and the Beanstalk? I think it is, because there are some like fairy tale and like public domain literature references in some of these as well. Not of the other ones I've opened so far that I can tell, but I've seen, again, some previews of them. Great, Butterfly Dagger. It's an artifact. You can equip it. It can only be equipped to a fairy, so I guess this is in the starter set, assuming you'd equip this to Housefly, because she was fairy type. Cool. It's nice. I like the handle. That's his butterfly. Nice. Mystic Pool artifact. Okay, yeah, it's pretty simple. I like the colors, though. And it's hidden. I need to remember what that means. Heart key. I like the star key, but this one's shaped like a heart. I kind of like this one, the visual fidelity of this better. I think the background mixing with the red heart looks nicer on this, but they're both pretty good. Great. Heart key, another simple one. All right, D'Angelo. That's a place you buy sandwiches. He's an archer. He's got a quick quiver. And a lucky critical. He's all decked out. We got lots of weapons on. He got all his arrows. He got a little knife in his pocket. That's a cool bow. The bow itself has little spikes on it. Focus there, camera. Come on. All right. Yeah, this is one of the more complicated designs we've seen so far. But it's not anything abnormal. But what is there, I like. And again, reminds me of those old Flash games. I don't know what it is, but I like it. Edmund. All right, come on, focus. All right, He's a magician, he's got an energy bolt, and he's evergreen. He can gain 1 star for autofocus please, for every Terra figment you currently control up to a maximum of 5. Another wizard type guy. I think I like the Copernicus better because he's got the cool hat and the glowing eyes and stuff, but this guy, that's a very round staff he has. He's got an orb in his other hand. Good for him. Another fairy. Another one that can wear that butterfly. Nice. Again, interesting theming. Like the other one was a housefly. Flutterby, I guess, supposed to sound like butterfly. Again, you look at this verse, okay, it's just like a fairy girl. But the more details you see, like her wings are like clearly butterfly wings, and she has antenna, so it's not just a fairy, it's like a humanized insect kind of thing. She's got natural grace and a Fey World. When you control this card, Terra Fairy figments cannot be debuffed. Very good. I like it. Here's my first holo. Here we go. Leaf Sprite. Holo, shiny, woo! Alright. She is another fairy. So there's a lot of fairies in this. All those things that like affect other fairies, they play off each other. I could see this being like a very practical in-game deck if you want to play off of fairies. She's got a surprising slice and lascivious leaves. Alright. Not a ton of detail on her design, and I think that's kind of the point. She's a leaf sprite. She's just like a leaf. But she does look very happy. It's interesting she has gray skin, and I think that contrasts well with her bright red hair. She's got kind of a playful nature, mischievous, fey nature. Less elegant looking than the other fairies we've opened. Interesting. Tabitha, another holo. Creature, playful paw, center of attention. Right, those are some very large hands. Got a tail, whatnot. Cool. And my other holo. Findlemay, keeper of shattered secrets. What secrets does she hold? Pretty anime character. So on the sides it says hidden fur. Do I just run out of space to write it on the edge? Either way, I think that almost looks better. And I'm noticing even on this one, unlike the other ones, I don't know. So this one, the background is hollow. Yeah, like not hollow, as in like hollow as in holographic. And then on Leaf Sprite, same thing. This one, even the border is holographic. Oh yeah, so there's like different levels of holographicness. And this might play out of the rarity, not sure. So on this, the attribute pictures, like the diamond stuff, those are also holographic. Leaf Sprite, they're not. It's just the background. And on Findlemay here, it's all her. The background, the border, and the stuff. Very, like, kind of mesmerizing how much glitteriness and holographicness is on this. Cool. I do enjoy seeing that. It's pleasant to look at. The tree's true name. Lots of effects she can apply. Cool. And last one here, the statue of the goddess. This is an artifact. She looks sad. Place it on your home row. When one of your figments is attacked, you can destroy this card. You do prevent the attack. So it's just a placeholder. So like if you get attacked, that you lose this instead. All right, well that's cool. Dream book. Put these back together. I'll do that off camera. Yeah, I'm interested. I'm gonna again. I need to read the rules again. So yeah, there's a Discord for this game. It's on Tabletop Simulator as well, I believe. Right now, it's probably your best bet for actually playing it, but having the cards in your hand and like making your deck out of these is very cool. There's not boosters available yet, as far as I know. There's some other promos that are available or will be available. But right now, this is all I've purchased. I believe they do have a Kickstarter coming up soon, though. They were at the Collecticon. They sold more of their product there. It's promising. There's a lot of cool ideas. Something I noticed is there's no like flavor text on any of these, and honestly, after seeing them, like I don't even know where there'd be room to put flavor text. Like if you look at where'd you go, Findlemay here, like I said, the hidden word is on the border. Like where else would there be room for flavor text on here? But I think despite that, I do get some sense of the world because of just the art itself. Like I said, with like the fairy creatures that are like also bugs, and how some of the characters look like they belong to the same world, like Edmund and D'Angelo probably would, or how Jay Bones here looks like he doesn't belong to the same world. He belongs to a more modern world. So you do get some flavor without the actual flavor text, and I mean, you can have your own opinions on it either way. I don't think I mind that. I think the art tells enough of a story that you kind of make up your own story as you go along, because it is, again, it's like based on dreams, a dream world. So, yeah. So yeah, this was the Terra deck. There's also I assume every Terra deck has the same cards in it. Again, I'm not sure which ones you get as hollow is going to change. I almost think it doesn't, just because... Yeah, there's probably like a clear answer for this. He's already answered somewhere in the Discord, but just based on which ones I have that are hollow, these seem like significant, like these are characters, these are powerful characters that you're going to remember, that there's a reason that these were the hollow ones. But who knows, I might be wrong. Yeah, that was very cool. Yeah, thanks for watching. If I end up getting more stuff from DreamBook, or those other indie TCGs I was talking about looking at, I might do videos on those as well. Who knows? But right now, I do enjoy this one. It's pretty cool to look at. I like the art a lot. So if you're interested, definitely support it. It's still this is first edition. It's still like in beta. You can see beta version. If it'll focus, you can see beta version on the rule book. There we go. Okay, it says it there. Trust me, I know it's where. And even though this first edition beta, if they end up, this is another thing I asked in the Discord, if they end up changing the back, which I like this back, like I said, I don't know if they should or not, but anyway, that's not my decision to make. These will still be tournament legal, as long as you have opaque card sleeves so you don't see the back, which makes sense. Yeah, thanks for watching. Go support this game if it caught your interest. The creators seem very friendly. Like I said, they're focusing on the game itself, not even though there's like always going to be that collection and secondary market stuff on the side. It seems like the game itself is the main focus here, and that makes me happy. And it seems like it's a fairly easy game to get into. Like I said, I need to read them again, but the rules are pretty simple, and you only need 30 cards in your deck. And this is a full deck, so yeah. Thanks for watching. Go support DreamBook if it caught your interest, and I'm gonna go probably read these rules and look more into it. And maybe I'll see you on the Discord or Tabletop Simulator or something. Alright, thank you. Goodbye.